Has your motorcycle been acting weird lately? Maybe it's stalling, idling rough, or just not responding the way it used to. Before you open your wallet or panic about a trip to the mechanic, you need to watch this video first. We're going to show you 11 easy and free steps that can reset your motorcycle and possibly fix the problem completely without spending a single dollar or using special tools. These aren't hacks or gimmicks. These are real methods riders use to reset sensors, electronics, and other systems on modern bikes. Even if your bike is older, some of these tips still apply and can make a huge difference in performance. So grab a drink, sit back, and follow along step by step. Your motorcycle might just thank you for it. 1. Kill the ignition. The very first thing you should do before working on your bike is simply kill the ignition. That means turning the key to the off position and ensuring the bike is completely shut down. No electronics running, no gauges lit, nothing. It might sound basic, but this step is often skipped. Many riders leave the key on while checking something small and accidentally disrupt the reset process. On modern fuel-injected bikes, just having the key on means some sensors are active, and that can interfere with the steps that follow. Think of this like rebooting a computer. You wouldn't start changing settings with it still running, right? Same principle here. 2. Disconnect the battery. Next, head straight to your battery and disconnect the negative terminal. This step cuts all power from your bike's electronics, clearing temporary memory in the ECU and allowing a clean start when it's reconnected. Wait about 10 minutes before hooking it back up. Why the wait? Because even after the battery is removed, capacitors inside your ECU may still hold charge. Giving it time ensures that power fully drains from the system. This trick alone has solved issues like fuel map confusion, faulty throttle behavior, or ghost check engine lights. And it's free. Just remember to disconnect the negative black wire first. This prevents any accidental shorts while you're working. 3. Cycle the ignition 3 times. Now that the battery is back in place, it's time to cycle the ignition. That means turning your key to on, waiting a few seconds, then turning it off. Do this 3 full times. Each time you turn the key on, you might hear your fuel pump whirring or your dash lighting up. That's your bike rechecking sensor systems. By cycling it a few times, you're allowing the ECU to properly reinitialize. This is especially helpful after storage, ECU glitches, or dead batteries. It might sound simple, but many riders see real improvements after this single step. 4. Reset the throttle position sensor, TPS. Let's move to something more technical, resetting your throttle position sensor, or TPS. Modern motorcycles use this sensor to determine how far open your throttle is at any given moment. But if that sensor gets confused, or replaced, cleaned, or disturbed, your bike might think your throttle is wide open when it's not. That means rough idles, surging, or laggy response. Here's how to reset it on many bikes. Turn the key to on, but don't start the engine. Slowly twist the throttle to full open, then back to fully closed. Do this 3 times, nice and steady, then turn the key off. That simple motion helps the ECU relearn the throttle range. On some models, this action alone brings back smooth response instantly. 6. Relearn your clutch engagement. Some modern bikes use clutch sensors for safety features or to manage quick shift behavior. If your bike is jerky when pulling away or refuses to start unless conditions are perfect, it may be time to retrain the ECU on clutch behavior. Start the bike and leave it in neutral. Slowly pull in the clutch lever and release it. Do this 4 to 5 times. Don't use the throttle. Just let the ECU watch and record your normal clutch engagement. Over time, this helps improve gear transitions, especially in newer bikes with ride-by-wire systems or slipper clutches. 7. Dry reset. After a wash. Here's a common one. Your bike is acting crazy right after a wash. Maybe it won't start. Maybe random lights are flashing. That's likely moisture trapped in connectors or sensors. To fix it, kill the ignition, disconnect the battery, and let the bike sit out in a dry place. Sunlight helps. If you're in a hurry, use a leaf blower or a fan to speed up the process. Once you're sure it's dry, reconnect the battery and fire it up. Often, all those weird behaviors disappear, just like that. 8. Hard reset. Your ECU learning mode. Sometimes your bike has just developed bad habits. Jerky throttle, poor fuel economy, hesitation. That's when you need a hard ECU reset. Disconnect the battery for 15 to 30 minutes. Reconnect it and start the bike. Let it idle for 10 to 15 minutes without touching the throttle. This gives the ECU time to relearn idle airflow, throttle behavior, and fuel delivery with clean baseline data. Many riders report their bike feels brand new after doing this, especially if they've made mods or changed fuel types recently. 9. Kickstand sensor override trick. A failing kickstand sensor can drive you nuts. You put the bike in gear, and it shuts off. Or maybe it refuses to start unless everything is just right. To test this, locate the kickstand switch, usually near the stand's pivot point. Disconnect it, and temporarily bridge the connection using a paperclip or wire to simulate the stand being up. This is just for testing. Do not ride with this override permanently, but if your bike runs fine afterward, you found the issue. Replace the sensor, and you're back in business. 10th, fuel pump prime. Clear out. After storage, or if your bike's been sitting with a half tank, your fuel system might need a little help. Turn the ignition on and listen for the fuel pump priming, that humming sound. Do this 3 times in a row without starting the engine. This helps clear out air bubbles or pressure inconsistencies and gets the system ready to deliver fuel smoothly. It's a great trick for bikes that struggle to start after sitting or after running out of fuel. 11th, throttle, body relearn. With no tools. Last but not least, relearning your throttle body without tools. On many bikes, all you have to do is start the engine and let it idle for 5 to 10 minutes, with no throttle input at all. The ECU will observe idle RPM, intake pressure, and airflow, and automatically adjust throttle plate position and idle trim. It's almost like letting your bike breathe and remember how to run right. It's one of the most underused reset techniques, and yet it can solve rough idles and jerky low-speed throttle without lifting a finger. There you have it. 11 ways to reset your motorcycle and possibly fix it for free. These steps are used by experienced riders and even mechanics to diagnose and solve problems without spending a dime. If you're having issues with your bike, try these first. Did one of these steps fix your issue? Let us know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you found this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe. We post real-world motorcycle tips, riding hacks, and maintenance tutorials every week. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, ride safe, ride smart, and keep your machine running strong.